Yeah. So I have to be walking and doing this. How are you doing? Because I've been keeping my manners away for some time. And I had to remind myself, oh my God, like some manners. Teach yourself some manners. And I had to try to come out today. And the first thing that I wanted out of myself was me to just ask you, how are you really doing? This is how I wanted to ask myself. Like, how are you doing? And that has to come from right you, right? It has to come from right you, because that's what I've been asking myself. Are you gonna come out and you talk to me like, how are you? And you say, how are you doing? Are you gonna come out like that? Are you gonna come out and you tell me like, come on, this is how you are doing? And I get to know of how you are doing, because I've been yearning for all this time to get to know how you are doing. How are you doing out there in your life? How are you really doing out there in your life? Like me, just me here, using my me like a vessel. Like I have to get out that word, and I know that this is my vessel. That's what I have to be doing, right? That's what I have to be doing, right? You think, but you're just gonna find me just trying to talk to somebody out there. And it was me just being composed. Like, did you see how I was dressed? Did you see how I was dressed? That's how I was dressed. Like me getting just dressed. That's how it was like. Then at the top of me, that's how it felt like. And I just have to be walking. Like, oh my God, you can look at that sun. Look at the sun, like, okay, can you look at the sun right now? I can look at, what am I looking at? I'm looking at some beautiful light. Is that light good? Yeah. The light is not even like describable. It is lighting. Like the light is lighting. I really need to talk the truth, because that's the truth. I really need to say it out. I need to say out the truth. The truth has to come out. The truth has to come out from my mouth. And I need to preach it. I need it in the physical reality. Like, oh my God, that focus right. That focus right. That focus right box. There's a box at the cupboard. I don't know. What do you call that furniture where you put plates, spoons, and all that? How do you call that? How do you call that? That furniture? Is it a cupboard? Like in Uganda, it's called a kabada. A kabada. A kabada. Like a kabada. That's how it's called, like. That's how it's called, like, in Uganda. But I just want it in English. Let's just transfer it to English. Because why English? I have, like, there's a dictionary of English. It's a language simplified for. Somebody was telling me, like, English is a language that was put by the grandfathers of those people associated with English to simplify their lives. Like, English is a language that was created by the grandfathers of those guys to simplify their lives, their kids, grandkids' lives. Because if everybody of their family knew this is the language, or if their country knew, told them that if you use English, everybody will listen to you. But you see, Like, infinite intelligence is not language. Yes, it can be language in speaking. I can write it. Like, I wrote down that focus rate box. I wrote it down. I wrote down the door. I wrote down all those. And it was just there. But it came in reality. That box is there on the board, on that cupboard, a cupboard, like the way they call it. Like the way they call it. It's there. It's really there, for sure. And sometimes I just want to really, get really into it. I'm just gonna go get into it more and more and more. Because if you get into it more and more, anything, you get more into more of anything, right? What is that thing that you want to get to more and 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 more of it? What is that thing that you really want to get more and 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 more of? Tell me. You want to get more? Can I give you more? You want to get more and 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 more. That's what you are gonna do. You're gonna get more and 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 more. Yeah. It's okay. Everything is okay. Okay, everything is okay. You're going using the legs. The legs that are working right now. These legs are for who? The legs that are working right now are for who? The legs that are working right now are for her. Tell me, like the legs that are working right now are for what? You have to really tell it to me. Because I don't want to hear anything that you say that is not love. Tell me about that love. Tell me about that thing that you really love. Tell it to me, because I just wanted to get to know about it. Just wanted more and more of it. Like more, like more, more and more and more. More of love. Just want more of love. I just want that more of love. That more of love. That's the more of love I really want. That's the more of it. It's the more of it that I want. You see? The more of it, that's what I want. You've been asking me about what is that you are doing. Come on, what is that you're doing? And because I want more, and I had to find myself like this is the more that I had to get out. And what is it about? What is it about? Tell me, come on. You've been saying what? Who was that was walking? Who was that was walking? Who was that? Like, who was that was walking? Like, who was that was walking? Like, who was that? You send the love out. You send it the love. Like send out the world. Send out my love out in this big world. Come on, like light up that love in my world. Come on. Like literally light up that world in my life. Come on. You get it out. You get it out in my life. You light up, you shine up, shine up, shine up. Like you shine up. Okay. Shine up. Like shine up. Like what is that you are? Like what is that you are? Like what is that you are? You are going to shine. Let's go and show you how they shine. This is very good. Like there's somebody out there that can show you how they shine. They shine. Right? Is there something? At least there's something that can show you how they shine. You shine, you shine. Look, you see the sun comes out and you know, oh, that's how it's gonna shine. That's how the shine, the sign. Because like I wanted to go and bathe. The water was so cold. The water was so cold. I was like, and the weather was so cold. It was all cold. It was really all cold. Because like, I come here and I get myself walking inside and I'm like, the water is so cold. What am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do about this water? Like, I had to just walk fast. I had to just walk fast. But this is a good song. But I don't. Oh, okay. Yeah. I love it. I think I was looking at something that I wanted to see if there are lights here, if I can come again. That's what I wanted. Okay. So like, what do you say about money? What do you have to say about money? Money is sweet. Okay, money, it helps me buy time. It helps me get to Kampala fast. And like, because like the other guy simplified money for me. We were there like, because money, you find yourself like, again the conversation has to come again for money. And this guy simplified money for me. They simplified money as it's what they want everywhere. It's what it's put. It's what they put. They put money, right? It's what they put. So it's right. You can get it in your brain. You can get it in your brain. Open up your brain about money. Open up your brain. Like, it's something that I need to open up just my brain for. I need to get my brain opened. I need to get my brain opened. Open up my brain about money. Open up my brain about money. Like, come on, open up myself. Open up my brain about money. Open up my brain about money. Open up my brain about money. It's something, because this guy was saying, like, it's something that they put, just to accept anywhere. It's what even they put. They put that. That's what he really literally was saying to me. It's what is there. It is what is there. So I need to just open up myself about it. But like, let me tell you something. I was yesterday trading Forex. And I traded a live account, $5. And I made a loss, stop loss. And I have now $2. So what can I do? But look at that Benz. Like everything that I know in me, like everything that I know in me. Can it be material to quantify the everything that is in me? That ability, it has to be material. It has to show. It has to belly out. It has to belly out in your body. Like, it has to belly out and you see a car. Or you see a house. It has to show. It has to just see, like, you're just walking, but oh, look at this man that is coming. Oh, it's that man. It has to show something. What? The proof, because we need to eat. Like, we need to eat. This is me about me now. This is now about me now. About me and me now. Like, I look at myself and I touch myself. Like I'm touching the skin right now. Like I'm touching the skin right now. Like touching myself right now. Like, what is that I have to feel? What is that I have to really feel? What is that I have to really feel? What is that? This is not physical. I'm not harming myself. I'm not just touching myself. Can I touch my hand here? Can I beat my hand there? Can I beat my hand there? Or can I just be? Do you want me to cry? You want me to cry all the time? You want me to be there and I cry. And I cry. And I cry. You want me to be there and I cry. And I cry. Oh my God. I cry. Like, I express myself and I cry. I cry out my conscience. I have to cry. I have to like get myself together. What is it like? What is it like? I want to meet there, cry. So happiness, okay. Okay, about happiness. But what I'm thinking of is in the past. So everything is in the past. Everything is in the past, right? Everything is in the past. So everything is in the past. What does it mean? What does it mean to say everything is in the past? What does it mean to say that everything is in the past? What does it mean to say everything is in the past? Because I ask myself, the past, it's all in the past. So what is it there right now? What is it there right now to say everything is in the past? This time round is in the past? You mean to say that this time round is in the past? That's what you mean to say? Like, today is August. That's what I know. That's what I know. Like, today is August 2024. 1st August 2024. That's what I know. Right now, it's not even what I know. It's that my life right now, this is August, right? August 2024. But then everything that I'm going to be doing, with everything that I'm going to be doing there, with everything that I'm going to carry with myself, with all the hunger that is going to be in my belly, with all that I have to get myself into, you mean to say that it's in the past? You say that you're getting to watch this video, it's in the past. The video happened already. To me it is like, oh, everybody like the first of the month. It was the past time that it was in the past. No, it was the past time that it was the first of the month. Yet me, I was just thinking it's the first of this August. So everything happened already. It's in the past already. Okay, well and good. Well and good. So well and good. If you mean to say everything happened is in the past. Well and good. Well and good. Well and good. Well and good. Why do I have to get that sense of crying every time? Why I have to get that sense of crying every time? I used to cry a lot. I used to cry a lot when everything happened. When everything happens, I cry. Ah! I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to cry anymore. You want me to cry about money? You want me to cry about everything? You want me? I'm going to get confident. I'm just gonna get confident. Every day I'm gonna get confident. Look at me walking. Look at me right there walking. Look at me right there. Right there. Okay, right there. Like that's that. Is that what you wanted to say? Like just that. Just be there. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. But the sun is proof. I can just be there like the sun. Okay. It's closed up in the clouds. I don't know where they are all. Where are they all? I just have to. Maybe it's time for creation. Maybe it's time that I have to create. I have to create to eat. Everybody who's not here. Everybody's not here now. It's my time to create so that I can eat. So I can eat in my food, in my belly. And in my soul I can eat, right? You wanted to throw it away. You want I throw it away like that? Is it just thrown away? I have to just walk and go. Just walk and go. Like literally, who is here? Christopher, where are you? Who else can I call out? Like who else can I call out? Who else? Like who else can I call out? Who else can I call out? I have to stand on and believe in myself and have the confidence in myself. This is the time, that's the only way. The only way that you are gonna eat is gonna happen. You're gonna have confidence in yourself. Who are you going to call out now? The restaurant people. I need money to go to the restaurant to eat. So I can't call them. But I need to eat. I'm just gonna believe in myself. That's all I'm gonna do. I have to walk and go. I have to just walk and go. Yeah, I have moments that happen to me too. I have moments that happen to me too. I just don't know. They just happen to me. So that moment happened to me too. Yeah. So, but it's a good moment. So everybody who will get to watch it, everybody who will see it, everybody who will see it will know how good it was. It has brought a smile on my face. I was getting angry, sad, all mixed feelings. But smiling is a symbol of love, right? I choose to love myself, right? Yeah. Just my nails, my teeth. Yeah. My teeth. Like my teeth. Like my teeth. You see, like everything. I just have to love it. Yeah? But then I have to work hard. I have to work. I have to carry. I have to get on. I have to believe in myself, like I've just said it there. 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 I was pointing there. I don't know if there. But my soul shows it. It shows it. It really does show it. It shows it. It shows it. It shows it, my soul. It just shows it itself. If you say my soul, you tell me it's good or bad. You tell me my soul. You tell my soul, or you see in my body, or you see in my actions, or you see me and you tell me I'm not a good person. You say I'm not a good person. I'll say that you are an amazing person. You're an awesome person. Because that's what I buy. And we're in a market. You sell to me, I have to buy. Then you sell to me like, you are an amazing person. You are such an amazing person. Then I will buy. I will use the money. I will buy in my head. I will use the money. The money will come in my life. The money will come. The money is coming in my life. The money is in my life. The money, like, put money there on me. Put your money there on me. Put there your money on me now. Put there your money. Anybody. You put there your money and me, I'm going to go and run. Yeah? I am going to go and run. Then what is your money going to do? Your money is going to get you everything fancy. But everything fancy is going to come to me. Everything fancy comes to me. Everything that you have ever known that is fancy comes to me. Everything that you ever known is luxury comes to me. Everything that you ever known that is wealth comes to me. Every money you've never dreamt of. This money it's an imagination. It's an imagination. Imagination. It's an imagination. And it comes. It's coming. You touch your heart and you tell it it's coming. It comes. It's coming. So it's sometimes funny because I get to laugh. Sometimes it's funny, I get to laugh. But the laughing season ended. It ended some long time. This season is hunting season. Hunting. Man has gone back to hunting. Man needs to eat. Man needs to what? To eat. How are you gonna eat? How are you gonna eat, man? Man, how are you gonna eat? Man, how are you gonna sleep? Man. Man, how are you gonna move, man? Man, how are you gonna dress, man? Yeah? Man, how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing, man? How are you doing, man? How are you doing, man? Man, how do you sleep, man? Man, how do you eat, man? Man, how do you dress? Man, how do you move? Man, how? Man, how? Man, how? Man, how? Man, how are you moving? Man, how are you traveling? Man, how are you? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing, man? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing, man? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing, man? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing, man? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Doing, right? How are you doing? Yeah? How are you doing? Man, 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 how are you doing? We are doing. We are doing. Man, how are you doing? We are doing. We are doing. We are doing. We are doing. Man, how are you doing? Man, how are you doing? Man. So like sometimes I'm so kind to people, but sometimes when you want to cross the boundaries, I get hurt, but I can never get physical. I let it hurt me. I let it carry. I carry its pain. Yeah. Because it's you when you are running, You know how it feels to run. So you have to run, right? So you're only running. You are just going to put on, like it was very simple. You wake up, put on your shoes, go out in the nature. You run in the nature. The nature will see. The nature is just open. I'm just learning about nature too. Some guy told me he receives 1 million Ugandan shillings every day. Like that's the amount he receives every day. He just told me, like, I was asking him, like, what are you going to, like, how are you doing it? And he was telling me like it's in fine tune with the nature. He told it to me it's in fine tune with the nature. Yeah. So the part of the work is when you are in the physical reality. But I just want to execute an idea. The physical reality, I can handle it. I can handle it. I face, I embrace. Like that fear of it, I embrace it now. And I see it. I let it come out and I see. I will see for myself. Sometimes I love to see. But remember, like the concept is, we are never physical. We're just mental, like mental and heart. You take heart. Yeah? Mental and heart. Yes. Mind and heart. Mind, you know that you'll never be physical. It's in the mind, right? You know you'll never put your hands. You can, okay, even in verbal, because verbal you need to be kind, right? With verbal you need to just be kind. So the words that you don't want to say with that are not kind words, you don't say them. Even though you have a permission to say anything you want. But that's how but sometimes you get really angry. That's when the heart comes in. So when the heart comes in, you let yourself be. You let them shoot the spear in your heart. You let their goal is to shoot the spear in your heart. You let them throw the spear in your heart. Yeah. You let them throw that spear in your heart. Throw. Because I will run tomorrow. I will run today. I will learn to run. I will run every time. And it will grow. You should throw that spear on the heart. It gets hard, but I will run because I know the heart medication. I will get medication for the heart by running. I run, it beats fast, it will heal. Then you throw again the spear. It heals. Like the car. Yeah, so I've managed to beat the challenge again. But I need to just change. I just need to change. Just need change. Just change. I need to change my mindset. I need to change the way I think. I need to change the way I do things. I need to change the way I look at things. I need to change the way I believe in myself. I need to change the way I believe in God. I believe in Allah. I need to change how I believe in life. It's a new veil. This is a new veil. Whenever I change the veil, I'm changing not the cloth. The veil to me, or the drag, to me is a symbol of changing your mindset to change your life. So you are changing your mindset, you are changing your life. But we are changing our mindset. We are changing the way we do things. Right? We change the way we do things. We change. We need just a shift. Like shift your mindset. You shift it and you change the way that you do things and you change your life. Because you need to change your life. That's our main goal. What am I doing this for? Okay, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's leisure, but I just want to change my life. Like a touch. Like a touch. You know, the touch of change. It's just a touch. Touch of change. Like a like, come on, it was like yesterday. It was today. It was like, do you know how it felt like? It was like, this is the time. This is the time how it felt like. That's how it felt like. That's how it felt like. Come on. But it was just a touch, a minor touch, like a change. Like change and technology, right? That's what they say in a farm. In a farm, you need change and technology. That's a farm. What of me? Like, come on. This is real. That's it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Feeling like you touch and you feel. Look at it. Yeah. Sometimes, yeah. It can be a challenge, yeah? It can be a challenge. It's a challenge. I love challenges. Yeah, I know challenges like I just love the challenge to beat a Benz. The challenge to beat a Benz. Like, because I've just touched it. So that's an idea. Somebody had it, and like that idea is in reality, that Benz. I can beat that reality too, and I get a Benz. And I get, whatever. I can get, like, you touch, like, that reality of a car. The reality of a car, like, is it something that you have to really, yeah, sometimes, yeah, a car, yeah. Like you look at a car like a, I don't know if this word is allowed here even, a bitch. Yeah? I don't know if a word that I've just used is allowed here, but you look at a car like a bitch, man. Like that Benz can be your bitch. You can have this other car, those fancy cars that I see those people having, man. I just don't know, because I admire so much. I admire those so much cars, like those cars, I admire them. I just be there like I'm not. But come on, like, I should, you know, like how I would have felt when I have such a reality, and I now have this car, it would have felt good. It would have felt good. I need to feel good. You need to feel good in my, yes, it has material, yeah, but I need to feel good. Like I can make a video in a Benz. Like, for example, this video. Oh, okay, we can make another kind of video. We can just make another kind of video, but in a beautiful car. Fancy bitch, like a car. Yeah. And you know, like, yeah. I love it, yeah. I love it, man. I love it. So, I'm gonna say goodbye. I love you. I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. Like, I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. I love ya. I love you. I love you. I love ya. I love you. Love you. Take good care after yourself.